Hi Stampers, it's Nancy Novak from Stampin' Shout. Well, welcome to day 3 of my Autumn Leaves classes. And I've got some exciting news. The All About Autumn Designer Series paper, that's this 6x6 paper here that we've been working with. Well, it's back in stock and we're so excited about that. I know you all were wondering about it. So for the next 3 cards, we're going to showcase this gorgeous paper. Today's card, I'm going to show you. That's today's card. And who doesn't like an easy card, right? Especially when you have this gorgeous paper to play with. So let's get started. So talking about the paper we're using, this is the sheet that I took out of the 6x6 pack that we're using. So it's 6x6. I just cut it right in half. And that's, well, I cut it to 2 3/4. But don't worry about that because I will have all the sizes on my blog. Also want to mention the link to my blog is in the description of this video. So if you scroll down in the description, it'll say visit my blog for more information or measurements or supplies. So that's how you find my blog in case you forget how to do that. It's right in the description. But so yeah, I'll have all the sizes that I use, the measurements and shopping links. Everything you need should be there. But let's get going here. So yeah, I just cut that in half. And I cut it down a little bit. Again, those measurements will be on my blog. So I have, my card base is pumpkin pie, and it's 8.5 by 5.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4. And I have an inside stamping piece of Very Vanilla. And then for the front, I have a piece of that designer series paper and a little strip of the pumpkin pie. And that's it. Basically, and that's all it is. I have a few scraps that I needed for my cutouts, but very minimal supplies for this card, but I really think it's beautiful. So this piece here, this strip, I already ran it through the embossing folder, and that's the Distressed 3D embossing folder. That's in the new mini catalog. So that is done. And then I already cut out some of my little leaves. So I have 2 in crushed curry and 1 in pumpkin pie. So let's do a little stamping first. I'm going to actually stamp the front and the inside while we're stamping. So I'm going to bring in pumpkin pie. And this piece here I cut out with one of the dies that is in the Autumn Leaves bundle. So here are the dies. I only have a few left on my magnet because I've been using all of them and I keep throwing them in my little magnetic dish there so I don't lose them. Then when I'm all done creating, I'll go back and put them away. But yeah, so this piece is cut out with one of those little dies. The same thing with all my little leaves. Those are also cut out with the dies. And you get 2 of this one and you get 2 of this one. So you can cut out a lot at once, or you can cut out 4 at once. So I'm going to do a little stamping. And if you watched me yesterday, I already told you this little tip. I cut this out and now I'm going to stamp on it. But the smart thing to do is to take a larger scrap. So you take a larger scrap, go ahead and stamp. In fact, let's just do that. So I would go like this. And then I'd bring my die in and cut it out. So hang on and I will cut that out right now. Okay, so that's how it turned out. So you can see it's got the pretty little stitching and the little corners are etched out there, little cutouts, really pretty. And then I'm going to go ahead and stamp on the inside since we have all ink out. And I'm going to stamp Happy Thanksgiving. And that sentiment is from the Painted Pheasant stamp set, and it's discontinued. But I love that Happy Thanksgiving and the way it's positioned and the font of it. It's really pretty. So I have my pumpkin pie, and I'm going to stamp Happy Thanksgiving. Just like that. Okay, now we can put our card together. So I'm going to go ahead and glue the inside first. I have an extra little leaf I cut out, so I'm going to go ahead and put it on the inside of my card. Okay, so for the front of the card, our designer series paper is going to go over on that side, and our pumpkin pie strip that we ran through the embossing folder is going to go on that side. So let me glue those down. Okay, so our leaves, I have a dimensional on each one of the leaves, and I'm going to put 2 dimensionals on the back of our sentiment, and we're going to pop that up and add a little bit of bling. So it kind of looks like falling leaves, right? And then let's see here, I have adhesive back solid gems, and I thought this would look really pretty on it. So we'll put a couple on. And that's it. Easy, right? But look how pretty it is with that texture again. And the leaves falling with that pretty paper in the background. The paper just really makes the card. It's just gorgeous. And then we have Happy Thanksgiving on the inside. In case you missed yesterday's card, this is it. And there'll be a link shortly following this video here that you can click and go watch yesterday's video. All my videos are there for you to watch on replay, so make sure you check that out. Thanks so much for spending your time crafting with me today. I hope you found inspiration in today's card making session. Don't forget the Autumn Leaves products sell out really fast, especially during the holiday season, so be sure to grab them while you can. Join me again tomorrow for another exciting class at noon. Remember to invite your friends to join us, and don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. See you again tomorrow. Don't be shy. Stamp and shout.